speaking of sign flippers, there's the whole bunch of ways to get people to a website. My personal favorite is Google Ads because it's basically if you have it dialed in right, it's a math equation, right? And we have right ways and wrong ways to do it. SEO is great; it takes a little bit more time. Branding is awesome, right? There's so many ways to get people into podcasts or into their website through podcasts, SEO, all these things. But Google Ads is where I like to focus on first because Google Ads is more like a funnel or is more like a switch. It's either on or it's off, right? And as long as you have a Google Ads budget, you can be on and cranking as long as you do it right. And the secret sauce that we have found with Google Ads is everybody's so focused on getting as many clicks as possible. And that is great for getting as many clicks as possible. Some clicks don't benefit your business. So, for example, if I'm a lawn mowing business, if somebody types in the keyword lawnmower repair, and then my lawn mowing service pops up, that's not somebody who's looking to get lawn mowing service, right? That's somebody looking for lawnmower repair, right? So you got to make sure you have the right keywords. And then, like I said, don't focus on getting as many clicks as possible. Focus on getting the clicks that actually turn into phone calls and leads for people looking for your service. Too often when I do like a consultation for somebody, I find that they get a ton of clicks every single month, but they get very little phone calls. And I ask them the question like, hey, do you want to get less clicks at the cost, but in exchange we'll get you more leads? And they're like, how is that going to work? Because you got to get the right clicks from the right interested people. Because at the end of the day, if you're given the choice between 1,000 clicks and one lead or 100 clicks and 100 leads, every business owner on earth would take the one that gives them more leads because leads is what gets work at the end of the day.
Absolutely. I mean, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how it gets there. As long as it's a lead, it's good. Like 10 clicks, 100. I mean, what good is a click? It's kind of like what I always tell my clients, like, what good is a view on a social media if all they do is just view and not do anything with it?
Right.
Good. Awesome. I love that. So what is the process of trying to figure out like what the right click is?
That's quite the journey. It's going to take, like I said, marketing is all about testing. You got to test, right? You got to test a bunch of different keywords. You got to test a bunch of different ads. Google Ads has like a beginner version of their software and they have like a full version of their software. Don't even bother with there's not enough settings in the beginner version. Like both are free, right? So if you're going to do it, make sure to do the professional version because beginner one, there's just not enough settings to get it dialed in. If you ask any Google Ads expert, like what's one of the first things you do when setting up a new Google Ads account, almost everyone will say, step one, turn off all the recommendations Google will give you because those recommendations are all about how to give Google the most money possible. We're not here to give Google as much money as possible. We're here to give our business as much money as possible using Google as a tool, right? And so that, you ask anybody and they'll tell you, don't follow the recommendations Google will give you because it's just to make them more money.
Got it.